Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Cheryl. Welcome to my channel, Starseed Healing and Tarot. Today I'm doing for all of you a pick a pile reading. This is the pick a pile that you voted for through the poll that I have shared with you a few days ago. And this pick a pile is for all of you to know what past lives did you encounter. So we have pile number 1 with the Selenite crystal, pile number 2 with this beautiful rock, and pile number 3 with this beautiful oyster shell. So today I'm going to be seeing what past life you have encountered and also what was your biggest fear in this past life and what best advice can the universe give you for this current life. Okay, so you can pause this video, take the time to choose from one of these piles. You can use a pendulum or just close your eyes, take a few breaths in and out, open your eyes and see which pile you're drawn to the most. And I will start with pile number 1. Pile number 1 with the selenite crystal. So let's see. We have the Empress in reverse, the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Cups, Completion in reverse, the Journey in reverse. Your biggest fear, we have music and moderation. And for best advice, we have Earth Guardian and Arrow. So let me tune into the energies and I will start with your messages. So what I'm getting for this pile is that you had some type of power. You had the ability to change a lot of things for people. So you were someone who was very high up. But all the stress and anxieties that came with that job or with that lifestyle, because I don't feel like it was a job. I feel like it was something inherited with you. So it could be like royalty or some kind of, no, it actually feels like royalty. So it's something that is passed down. And there was a never-ending cycle in your family situation that kept repeating, and it had to do with giving love, giving respect and love back to yourself. I feel like this is why I'm seeing as you are someone very powerful, because we have the Empress. But you lost all that power, your power, not the power that you give to others. I feel like you were doing your job as a royal, but you were not given the love back. And this is why the Empress is in reverse. Because all that pressure brought you a lot of anxieties, brought you a lot of sleepless nights and pain. So many thoughts that did not help your situation. Even now I'm just realizing she has a crown, which I've always known, I just didn't see it a few seconds ago. So it shows me more that there was some type of really high class royalty, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of people and situations and governments and whatever it was, whatever time it was, wanting and needing a lot from you. And what I'm getting is you did not complete your life purpose that you came to do in that life. This is why we have the journey in reverse. I feel you got lost in all of this anxiety. Because I feel like when you were not given the love and the respect that you were searching for, also the admiration, I feel like you worked so hard that you craved praise. You craved that, that ego based praise that we search for, that neediness, that codependency of needing people to give us the well done, the congratulations. And I feel like that puts you in a position of not being grounded and getting lost in illusions of always working, but like giving but not getting back. And that's why we have moderation here. So your biggest fear in this past life was trying to find a balance. And with music here, I'm getting the message of harmony. It's like you couldn't find your inner peace, and your biggest fear was actually speaking up for yourself and for the things that you were going through. So you needed to find a balance in giving and taking, in giving and receiving. And I feel that music was your escape. Maybe you played, I feel like you played, not listening to music, I feel like you played music. You have a very huge connection to music, and it could have come with you this life also. Because I don't know why, but they are showing this to me as like a guitar string. Do you know, like the round, the circle and the guitar, and then there's the strings attached? That's how I'm seeing this today. So you could have played, I'm getting like a harp at that time, and maybe you were connected to a guitar at this time, or like a violin or a cello, but whatever instrument it is, you do feel a huge connection to music. If you don't play it, it's listening to it. But in the past life, you played it. We also have a woman here playing the flute. Well, actually, those are fairies. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. That's amazing, yeah. This is what brought you love. This is what brought peace into your life. Only music. So I feel like you did not have connections with people at all. The only connections that you had was just for business, for your duty, whatever that was. And music was your way out to just be you and to just express who you truly are. And your soul was set free every time you played music or listened to music. And your biggest fear was that you were losing. The more you had to do your duty, your job, the more you were not having time to do this. And your fear was losing the only thing that gave you peace, that gave you joy. Because I really do feel like there was nothing given to you physically when it comes to love and respect. So your biggest fear was being lost in all this, which was actually what was happening. So your best advice for this lifetime is to stay rooted and grounded, and surround yourself with protective energies. Now, this is what the cards are saying, because we have Earth Guardian and Arrow. Now, from the messages that I'm receiving is that look at this person holding his heart. Look at this angel. He's holding his heart, and we're talking about love and not being given to you. And you getting lost in that situation, in that emotion, in that energy. So you might be experiencing in your life right now an imbalance of give and take with maybe a relationship or your job or your business or family members or friends. And because of that, your heart has been closed up. Also a lot of green here, which to me represents the heart chakra. So your best advice for you in this lifetime is to actually find the balance that you couldn't find in your past life. Is to get your power back. To become the Empress again in the upright position. To not let the illusions hold you back. Stagnate you from actually being who you truly are. And giving love to yourself. Because by giving love to yourself, you start to receive it from others automatically. And I feel like you are a type of person who is longing for love from other people. And that's okay, because you have brought it with you from your past life. But now you have the chance to flip this upside down and actually complete it. You can complete this. You can end the cycle. And you can fulfill your life purpose. We have the numbers 9 and 29. Oh wow, which is a 9 and 11. 911, 911, emergency call. That's the number in the USA that is the emergency number. Also 9 is about the storm, being in the storm before the calm comes. You know, when it's so cloudy, there's thunderstorms or there's hurricanes, and after the sun starts to come up. When you're going through a lot of upheaval in your life when it comes to emotions and stuff like that, and then the calm starts to come in. And with the number 11, it's about new beginnings. It's about awakenings, growth, being connected to the higher realms, opening up spiritually and actually finding your life purpose and actually doing it this time. Not getting lost in that illusion. And you will get this done. And you will get this done by focusing on love. Giving love to yourself. Not craving and needing it from other people. That will come automatically when you start to take care of you. And I just posted light language ceremony yesterday. That's so I get blown away by the synchronicities. I just posted a light language ceremony yesterday. I will link it up here, and so you can do it if you're drawn to it. It's about finding a balance to give and receive love equally, and also working on your heart chakra to open up those energies for love to flow in and out. So go check that out if you are interested. But your best advice is to ground yourself. Be in the present moment. Think about you. Think about your purpose. Think about your journey. And always look forward. Stop looking back. If you have lost someone, like a relationship or someone very dear to you in this life, you have to walk away from that. You have to detach from that emotionally so you can keep moving forward. Your guides are telling you to stop living in your past. That is done. That is over with. Take the lessons from what you have been through and apply them in your journey now. Also from this past life. Do not repeat the same mistakes. Do not bring in the same cycles again. only move forward and protect your energy, which means stop giving so much of your energy to the wrong people or to the wrong situations. Give that energy, give that focus all to you. So focus on your dreams, on your body, on your health, on your mental health. Do things that make you feel good. Do yoga, do meditation, go run, take baths, create, do the hobbies. Even music was mentioned here. If you are connected to music, go dance, enjoy yourself, create music, listen to music, get lost in the music, get lost in meditations and affirmations, and ground your energy. And also protect your energy, which means keep that energy to you and let that energy flow. Do not let your heart chakra and yourself be blocked anymore. Open up. The more you open up to these energies, the more love can flow in and out. And surround yourself with people that appreciate you, with people that love you, with people that actually help you, and not take, but give and take a balance. So this is what I'm getting for you, Pile 1. I hope these message resonates and I hope that they help you. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Take care and namaste. Let me know in the comment section down below if they resonate. Thank you. Pile number 2 with this rock. Okay, so let's see. What is your past life? Yeah, you're the one that got the most cards. What are your fears? Oh, wow. Now, these are cards. What are your fears in that past life? And this is best advice for you in your current situation, in your current life right now. So, we have the 9 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Devil, the Chariot, and the 3 of Pentacles. Then we have the Ghost Dance in reverse, the Giveaway. For fears, we have Motivation and Ask for Help. And for current best advice for your life, we have Hunter and Shield Maiden. Oh, wow. Okay. So, let me tune into the energies. What I just picked up on, some of you might be in a counterpart situation in this lifetime, but it also occurred in the last, in your past life. And I don't usually like to focus on that, but they're giving it to me very clear because we have both energies here. You see the tattoos, they're very similar, so it shows a connection. Also, we have 2 people here who are equal, who are working with the divine, who are learning. We have polar opposites here, polar energies, which show the yin and yang, which do represent the twin flames. And also here in the Devil card, we see it also. So, that for sure has something to do with this. And that's why now I'm going to just tune in. There was some type of overindulgence that was being experienced in your past life, and this overindulgence happened because some type of wish came through for you. Now, when this wish came through for you, which really made you feel good, you found a lot of external energies that were not happy with it. You had a lot of jealousy around you, a lot of eyes on you. And I feel like you needed to speak your truth, but you only took small steps in that. And what I feel like is your wish, what you actually created and what you actually manifested was a good, stable relationship, was someone that was your equal, which obviously we know as your counterpart, your twin flame. But what happened is external people around you did not like this from both sides. So you might be experiencing this again in this lifetime. There was a lot of energies around you both that were breaking this connection. You were trying to, I feel like both of you were trying to make it work. It's just there was a lot of pressure and a lot of bad energy coming from around you. As I said, there were a lot of eyes around you, and I feel like both of you didn't take the necessary actions to speak your truth. You did, because we do have the swords here, but it is the page. So it was done in a small amount, not fully. And this brought in a lot of fear, a lot of pain, codependency. And this is what I feel like what brought the separation. It's like both of you were bound to your separate lives. You were both coming from different backgrounds, and you were both bound down to those lifestyles, to those backgrounds. So your families, whatever your backgrounds were, they did not collide together. They did not work together. And although you came together and found love for each other and found the balance, your situations, your families, or wherever, because I am feeling families, but I'm also feeling tribes. I feel like this was the eras of tribes, even with these cards here. Your tribes didn't go together. They didn't fit together. And I feel like both of you tried to bring both tribes together, and it wasn't working. So you were bound on this side, and your person was bound on this side, always separated. But I feel like you had a very powerful telepathic communication together. And that's how you stayed connected. That's how you kept the love between you two. But physically, you couldn't be together. Do you see both sides are separated? You can't even look at each other. And there's, oh, that's not a heart. I saw this as a heart in the middle. It's like the love was there, but you could not do that physically, because there were higher powers around you that were not letting you to do so. But internally, you were trying your best. Energetically, the universe was helping you to keep this going, because there was a very beautiful connection that needed to happen for the energies to flip. I feel like your life purpose was to bring these two tribes together, but it's like whatever you did wasn't enough to bring actually those tribes together, because you took the Page of Swords action instead of the King of Swords. You know, like that full on energy to change things. And we have the Ghost Dance in reverse and the Giveaway. So because of falling into these illusions, and I feel like one of you retracted back because of all the collisions that was happening, because of all the upheaval that your connection was bringing into. It feels like war. It feels like war. So I feel like a lot of deaths happened because of this, because there was like a war between both tribes, which was so unnecessary, but at that time that's how they saw things. And one of you retracted back so they would end these fights, that would end these wars that were happening. But I feel like you took that personally, instead of realizing actually why your person stepped back was for a greater good. You took it personally, and that drove you into being lost. It's like you felt like you lost everything. So you got lost in illusions, you got lost in pain and fear, and you felt like you gave away. Actually, not gave away. You felt like the universe and whoever you believe, I feel like a god. I do feel like a god present. So I feel like whoever you worshipped at that time, you felt like they took him or her away from you. And we do have the number 22 and 23. Wow. That is a 4 and a 5. So these things were leading up to, they were leading up to this moment. And you had a choice to make, to actually realize what was going on, or get stuck in the illusion that this person left you because they were not interested or they didn't love you. But they did. It actually broke their heart, but they did what needed to be done. They chose peace between everybody instead of fighting for this, because it was breaking a lot of people, and I did get death from this card. So some type of death occurred within your tribe. And fears, we have motivation and ask for help. So your fears were, you wanted to talk about what was going on. You wanted to tell your person all of this, but because you couldn't meet each other physically, it's like you felt like you couldn't express it. You weren't even realizing how telepathically you are connected to each other. And I feel like when this happened, when this physical separation happened, when your person decided to leave everything, so the war stops, the fighting stops, I feel like you got lost in illusions, and it tore you down, it broke you down, and you were fearing taking back the power. I feel like you wanted to take back the power, and you wanted to ask for help from your person, but also from the people around you, from your tribe. And when I say help, I mean you actually speaking your truth and telling them that, listen, this is how we're going to do it. And you actually fighting for your truth, and actually go and get what your wish was, which was what you created, your love together. And you lagged motivation, you lagged fighting for something. Because we also have hunter here. There's someone who's hunting and there's someone who's protecting. It's exactly how I'm seeing it. Your person was protecting everybody, but you were still focused on just that connection. Now, if both of you work together in the beginning process, before all this happened, you could have gotten there. But I feel like the contract was for you to actually both separate, and both of you accepting that your love is real, but it was bringing conflict into the life that you were living in your tribes. But I feel like you couldn't let that go, and you kept thinking about making things right, hunting them down, hunting the people down that have hurt you, hunting their tribe, hunting your tribe, and you couldn't fit anywhere again. And that was what brought a lot of pain and disillusion in your life. So what your best advice is for this lifetime is to track down your fears and just challenge them, and also go for your desires. So if you are in a situation right now that you are with someone but you love somebody else, and it actually works with this somebody else, even if you think that it won't work, if you actually love somebody but you're settling to stay with someone else because this makes sense and this is like up in the air, The universe is telling you, but is this truly what you want? Is this truly what makes you happy? And even if there isn't somebody else, if this is not giving you what you need, your full fulfillment, then leave. You have to make plans and focus on you. What makes you happy? What gives you that motivation to go forward? Are you willing to ask for help this time? Are you willing to move away from things and situations that are holding you back? Excuse me. And if you are in the same situation of loving somebody and cannot be with them because of religion or different backgrounds or different situations in your life or being too far away from each other, you have to remove those illusions. You have to overcome them. And if someone is deciding not to be with you, they have reasons for it. So what you have to do is stop focusing on them and focus on you. Stop hunting them down to get this fulfillment again. This is the 9, not the 10, guys. So it's not a completed, full relationship or connection that will give you everything. There's still steps that need to be taken to have that 10 of cups, that happy home life. I feel like you keep trying to make something work, which is not right now. So what you need to do is focus on you, take care of you, speak your truth. Look, we have, wow. Take more action and speak more of your truth. Both swords, both communication. This is like the page to the queen. So upgrade your communication. Take care also of your throat chakra, because I do see both cards having blue tattoos, which to me indicate the throat chakra. By you working on you, your counterpart is also being healed. So if you have communication issues with each other, this will be healed when you let go of the idea that you have built up. And the idea that you have built up is only because of past lives. It is still in your DNA. It is still in your energy, in your blood. So what you need to do is find help. Find help for you. Find help. Ask people. Talk to people about this. Or talk to yourself about this and ask help from the universe. Do you see it? Ask help from higher realms to get you through this. Yes, this connection is real. Yes, this love is real. It's not going anywhere energetically. But if it's not working out physically right now, it's not supposed to, because there's things that still need to be healed. There are still fears and there are still karmic cycles that are keeping you from coming all in together. There are still dues that are being paid. And we have the 4 and the 5. And the 4 is in reverse, which is celebration, union. So those are things that still have to happen, but they will happen only when change happens. When you really become motivated to focus on you and to get the help that you need. And to move away from fears and go get your desires. But your desires, create what makes you happy. Not just this relationship, not just this connection, but your hobbies, building a business or your work, your career. What is your life purpose? Go do that. Go live that. And make plans. And the plans that you make, stay focused in them. Do not be in and out. Be fully in what you're doing. Be in the present moment. And enjoy what you're doing. And put that shield down. You need to put the first pile was about protecting themselves. Now with you, you have been closed up. And putting on this fight, putting on the strong exterior, and they're telling you, let that go. You are strong, but you have the resources to get through anything. You don't have to put on that facade anymore. Let go, be natural, be free, and move away from any type of fears or issues that are holding you back. You will align together when you are meant to align together. And if you're not meant to be physically together in this lifetime, you will still be aligned together energetically. So focus on you, take care of you, and do not repeat the same cycles that you have done in past lives. So I hope this message helps you guys. I hope it resonates. Let me know in the comment section down below if it does. Thank you for being here. I'll be moving on to pile number 3. Thank you, take care, and namaste. Pile number 3 with the Oyster show. If just in case my phone stops recording, I'll record another video for you all, okay? So we have Hanged Man, the Knight of Wands, 4 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands in reversed, the Seer, and Lightning. I'm sorry for the outside noise, guys. We have Healing and Fairy Spotting. Those are the fears from your past life. And your best advice for this lifetime is Sun, Shapeshifter, and Medicine Mother. Okay, so let me tune into these energies. Well, the first thing I'm picking up on is healing. There's some type of energy that shows me healing. We have 2 cards here with healing, and also what I'm seeing in the cards. I feel like you are a healer, and you are in this world to help others to heal. We all have that energy within us. It's just if we are able to work with those energies. A lot of people try to help others instead of themselves, and when they do that, they become overwhelmed. So what we have to do first is heal our issues first, heal our energies, our bodies, our auras, and then move on to other people, help other people. There was some type of energy. I'm feeling a lot of in and out energy here. It's like being on top of the world and then nothing. Achieving a lot and then nothing. Being all in to do something and then retracting, doing nothing. And I feel like you've missed a lot of opportunities in your life, in your past life. And this brought a lot of imbalance, confusion, stagnancy. There was that fire, passionate energy within you, but you just didn't know how to use it. Oof. The energy that I'm getting with this is very lost, confused, not knowing what to do, where to go, just stuck energy. Within you, these energies were there, even with the Lightning card. That's what I'm getting. Is that this energy was building up inside of you and wanting to come out, but it's like you were choosing not to take part or not to focus on these energies, and you were actually pushing them away. I feel like you wanted to, but the situation that you were living in, because I do feel like I'm feeling I'm trying to find the words. Like you had a poor life. You did not have a lot materially. And I'm getting a lot of nature. So it was you had like a life where it was just outdoors and you did not have a lot of things that gave you that home material, that material home. You didn't have the home feeling, but also you didn't have the material home. I am picking up on poor. I'm sorry about using that word. I'm trying to find a better word. I can't right now. So your circumstances, your physical material circumstances, were taking away your light. But actually, what the universe was doing was giving you nothing so you can build it for yourself. And I feel like you got lost in that and didn't realize that you could have changed your life so easily, but you were focusing on the wrong things. You had no motivation, you had no determination to move forward, even though that light, that fire was right there. You had all you had all the power within you. You see, even this person is enlightened, but yet they're deciding to stay right there, stuck. Hands across, they're not taking the opportunities that the universe has given them. And even with Seer to me is someone who is very intuitive, someone who knows all, knows just how to be in the present moment and how to get things done and change things energetically for the whole collective. But look at her eyes, they're closed. So you're choosing to not do anything about it. You're feeling all this. You know you can change all of your life and actually help other people, but you decided to just do nothing. And we have the 9. 9 is all about change and also moving from the storm into the calm. I feel like the universe was giving you the opportunity to come out of the storm so you can actually finally start to live life in a much more stable way, but you decided to just not do anything. And you had so many creatures, beings around you that were trying to push you through, push you forward, but it just was not being, you were not taking the hint in a way. Or you were, but you were just not motivated and just didn't want to do anything about it. And we do have the number 3. It's about being connected to the higher realms, to the ascended masters, to your guides, transformation, change. Also working with the divine. So something did lit up in you after all of this. And I feel like that flipped and then you started doing something. And I feel like you started practicing healing. But these were your fears. It's like you wanted to heal, you wanted to help others, but you were scared of it too. You were like, I want more for myself and I want better for myself, but at the same time, do I? That's what I'm feeling. I feel like you were in a depressive state and there was some type of physical illness, physical dis-ease. It's like how can I explain this? There's so much frustration in my energy right now, which I wasn't picking up in the other piles. I feel like you were searching to heal yourself. You were searching for things to make you feel better, but as soon as the universe gives them to you, you're like, but this is who I am. I can't be more than this. But you could, and you were. You were just not opening up to making those changes. And I feel like when you started to open up a bit, something happened that gave you that strike, that lightning strike within you that was like, but maybe I can do this. I can get better. Fear was the only thing that was holding you back. Is you were actually fearing getting better and then not doing anything. You thought that you had this illusion of getting better and being successful, but you thought once you do heal, you will still not be successful, and that will hurt you even more. So you were trying to not be around anything and anyone and just staying there, staying lost. You kept searching for something. You kept searching for something external to you. And what the universe was trying to tell you is that it's right there. It's within you. You don't need external things to heal you or to motivate you. It was all within you. that light, that source, that change was all within you. Do you see this shadow person here? That is their solar plexus. That is their core, their being, their heart chakra being opened up, and their soul actually emerging and living its true self. But you are just like, nah, I don't want to do that. If I do that and I heal and I'm still not successful, that's worse for me. So I'm safe here. I'll stay here in my fear and not do anything about it. So your best advice for this life is to open up to these energies. We have honor your inner knowing. I feel like you doubt yourself a lot. So the universe is telling you, stop doubting. You already know what you're capable of. Don't repeat the same mistakes again. Transform your life. You have the ability to change your life. Look at this, guys. This is so... I just realized. The animals that are in this card are now in this card, but they are a part of you. You have the ability to take all that energy, all that power from all these mystical beings and put it towards you and transform yourself into one with all the energies that are around you. You have everything to work with. It's about you actually working with the energies and not procrastinating anymore, not doubting anymore. We have unveiled your gifts. It is time to show yourself who you truly are, and the world also. You cannot heal people if you do not start with yourself. If you feel hectic, if you feel like you do so many projects and not put the focus in one, and you put a lot of focus in different projects, that's not healthy. Put focus on one project, get it done, become the best at that, and then move on to the next, and to the next, and to the next. That's how you become successful. Don't start reading a book, stop it, and then start reading another one, and another, and another one. Finish that book. Get the knowledge, get the wisdom, get what you need from it. Live it, and then move on to the next, and do the same with this book, and then do the same with this book. It's like taking a lot of courses in this life, or doing a lot of projects and not just focusing on one. Even if you're trying to build a business, try to build a business on one thing, not already thinking about the future and doing different things. Focus your energy into one thing. And if you want to focus on healing, then work on healing. Do Reiki. Learn how to do Reiki. Learn how to integrate the energies to do light language, for example. Whatever gives you this light up energy. Look, we have lightning and sun. So powerful energies. The lightning strike has so many energy in it, and the sun. That's the biggest source, the largest source of energy. This is what's going to bring you success and happiness. But you have to start enjoying what you're doing. So whatever you're going to put your focus in right now, enjoy it. If you're doing something, do not think about something else. Do not focus on the past or on the future. Even if you're starting a business, do not think, where's this going to take me 10 years from now? No. What am I doing today with this business? I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying creating it. I'm enjoying selling my stuff or creating whatever it is. Be in the present moment and enjoy it fully. This is what's going to help you to transform and to unveil your gifts, to unveil your talents, to actually use what you had all this time within you and you decided to close it up. Now the universe is giving you the second chance to use these talents, these abilities. But it's up to you. You already have the inner knowing that you are capable to do all this. Now it's just about believing it and being it, which means living it, living your truth, practicing everything, doing all these things that you know that you are capable of doing, and learning more, studying more, opening up yourself to more. And I'm getting the message for you very specific. Focus on one thing. whatever it is. If you're focusing on you, then just focus on you. If you're focusing on healing, then just practice healing. If you're building a business, start with one thing, not 10 things. If you want to sell something, sell one thing, create one thing. If you want to learn a language, start with one. If you want to read more books, start with one. And then you keep growing. That's how you heal. Or if you have been doing all of this and you want to take it to the next level, let's say you have been doing all these things. Let's say you have been practicing healing and you have been doing it on you, and now it's time to do it on people. Start one by one. See what comes out of that session, and then go to the next, to the next, to the next. So I hope this message helps you guys. I hope it resonates. I'm so happy that the video didn't cut out. I love you all so very much. Let me know in the comment section down below if it resonates. Thank you, take care, and namaste.